pie charts. Okay, we're going to start looking at the question in front of you. We have got some data collected on 120 people. It says that in the top, so we don't have to do any calculations to find that. We then need to work out if that pie chart is set to represent 120 people. We know a pie chart has 360 degrees inside it, so we are going to divide that 360 by 120, which will give us 3. We then use that 3 to multiply all the values in our table for the number of people, and that will give us the degrees that we use each time. We then take a pencil and a ruler and draw a straight line from the circumference of the circle to the centre point. You're going to use that as your starting point when you draw each section. You line up your protractor with that starting line. Make sure you read your protractor the right way round. Go from 0 and always look to see that you're increasing your number, and measure 54 degrees. Then you're going to turn your protractor around and put it onto your new line, and then you're going to measure 72 degrees. If you keep going around doing all the angles, you'll find that you don't actually have to draw the last angle. You can just check that it does measure 129 degrees. For this question, you are given a partially drawn pie chart and some information to find the missing bits. So if we look at the question, we know that they've drawn A and B, but we need to draw on C and D, or at least find the values for them. They also tell us that A is 10 people and that 30 people choose brand C. Now that's not drawn, but it tells us that bit of information. So first of all, we need to use the information about A, which is that 60 degrees equals 10 people. If we know 60 degrees are 10 people, then we can divide that by 10 on both sides to find that 6 degrees must be one person. When we consider C, we know we have 30 people, and if each person is worth 6 degrees on our pie chart, then we do 30 multiplied by 6, and that'll give us 180 degrees. You could draw this on, but there's not really any need. Okay, so far we've got the angles A, B and C, which are 60 degrees, 90 degrees and 180 degrees. If we add those up, we get 330 degrees. The angles in a pie chart, because they're angles all around a point, they should add up to 360 degrees. So we can subtract to find the angle that D must be, and it's going to be 30 degrees. So we still need to find out how many people chose brand D. So we take that 30 degrees, we divide it by 6 degrees, because we know each person is worth 6 degrees, and we get the answer 5. That means that 5 people chose brand D. For this question, we are looking at 18 European Champions League winners and the countries that they come from. Now, in the question it tells us we've got those 18 winners, so we know that this whole pie chart represents 18 teams, or 18 wins actually. So, we've got 360 degrees representing 18 wins. If we divide 360 by our 18, then we will find that one win is worth 20 degrees on the pie chart. Now we're not told how many degrees Spain is, so we're going to have to get out our protractor and we're going to have to measure it. And if we do that, we find it's 100 degrees. So Spain is 100 degrees and each win is worth 20 degrees. If we take that 100 and we divide it by 20, we get 5, which means that 5 times Spain has won.